it on a whiskey. I wouldn't blame you if you didn't leave a message. I gave you a million reasons, girl, not to be with me. Should've never let you go, should've never watched you go. I could blame it on a good high, let it take the blame for why you told me goodbye. Instead of missing you and missing all those good times. Should've never let you go, should've never watched you go. I could say I never knew. Yeah, I could drag around the truth. Yeah, I could say I never knew. Yeah, I can drag around the truth, but I can't blame it on
Well, a very good Tuesday evening, everybody. A night of high school volleyball coming your way here on KMLO 100.7 FM. Regional high school volleyball. We welcome you to Sully Buttes High School Gym with the Sully Buttes Chargers will entertain the North Central Thunder. Two teams both in Region 2B. Sully Buttes is the 7 seed currently this point of the season. North Central coming in as the number 8 seed. Both teams struggling to get W's in the win column so far this season, but a good matchup, I think, for both. We may have a very even matchup, and should be a fun one here tonight as we welcome you once again. We are live streaming on the KMLO page of drgnews.com here from Sully Buttes High School Gym. Again, Brian Oakland with you, Heather Williams, and Trinity Pearson back in studio running the show here tonight. Coverage of regional high school volleyball brought to you on KMLO by Premier Equipment, Core Trust Bank, Oahe Grain, by Arts Body Shop, Bowdle Healthcare, First State Bank of Roscoe, by Drake's Place in Bowdle, and Stewart and Daughters, Cowk's Meat Market, Double M Crop Service, Brett Spray Service, Turner Drug, Dakota Country Store, and by Sunrise Bank Dakota, Dale's Building Supplies, AP Express, Rock Tough, Barber Chemical and Barber Farm Service, Ken's Food Fair, Roscoe Hardware, The Corner in Oneida, and Dakota Insurance Solutions. And coverage of regional high school sports brought to you within the broadcast as well by Family Dental of Pier in Gettysburg, by Jensen Rock and Sand of Mobridge, by the South Dakota Office of Highway Safety, CHS River Plains, Campbell County Collision Center, by the South Dakota Attorney General's Office, Montana Dakota Utilities, AgTegra, Fresh Start Markets, Premier Equipment, Venture Communications, Real Tough Farm Products with the scoreboard tonight sponsored by Real Tough Farm Products in Mobridge. We are live streaming as mentioned on the KMLO page of drgnews.com, made possible by CHS River Plains and Camby's Pass, and you'll be able to follow the scores of tonight's game as well as we keep you updated on that live stream scoreboard sponsor, thanks to Mobridge Regional Hospital and Clinics. As we mentioned, should be a good one in the sense that I think we've got a pretty even matchup coming tonight. Probably going to see a lot of free balling, but we hope that the teams will be able to kind of get in system, set up some things with their defense, and start to see some improvement as they get going over the course of the season. We'll talk about that in a little more detail when we get into Keys to Success. We'll take our opening 2-minute timeout and come back and do just that. Keys to Success are coming up as we'll get in to the pregame show, which is sponsored by Family Dental of Pier and Gettysburg. Our pregame of regional high school volleyball comes up in 2 minutes here on KMLO 100.7 FM, live streaming at drgnews.com.
The team at Family Dental of Pier and Gettysburg are devoted to spending time with each patient to answer all questions and address any concerns that arise. Family Dental wants all of their current and future patients to feel welcome and comfortable, and to have the healthiest and best-looking smile possible. They can take care of all of your family's dental needs with cleanings, checkups, implants, same-day crowns, and many other dental services. Dr. Ryan Jensen welcomes new patients too. Family Dental of Pier and Gettysburg, caring for all of your family's dental needs. Premier Equipment is proud to sponsor tonight's game and proud to serve the area with all of your implement needs. Since 1951, their family has been serving the area with quality products and service second to none. Premier Equipment has a variety of new and used farm equipment, construction equipment, trucks, trailers, outdoor power equipment, and utility vehicles. Let our family serve yours at Premier Equipment in Bowdle, Eureka, Mobridge, and Isabel.
There's an app for everything, including high school sports from the stations of DRG Media Group. Download the DRG News app, brought to you by the Golden Buffalo Casino, from the App Store or Google Play. It takes only a moment, so you'll have it in time for this game. See live and archived video of all games. And when you select your favorite station during the live stream, the video will immediately pop up. See Central South Dakota high school sports on your phone or mobile device with the DRG News app, brought to you by the Golden Buffalo Casino. Download it now at the App Store or Google Play.
Welcome back to Sully Buttes High School Gym, and welcome to the Jensen Rock and Sand broadcast booth as we are up behind the scores table and back and to the left. That is where our Jensen Rock and Sand broadcast booth originates from. That's where our coverage of high school volleyball will originate from as well. You get a good angle from where we are at, given the look at the live video stream on the KMLO page of drgnews.com. Thanks again to Jensen Rock and Sand for sponsoring our broadcast booth tonight. Again, Brian Oakland with you as we remind you on the way to and from high school sports or wherever you're traveling during the sports season, the South Dakota Office of Highway Safety celebrates being a part of the team, and they remind us all to buckle up every trip, every time. The South Dakota Office of Highway Safety. So let's talk about this one coming in. A couple of teams that are back in the pack in the Region 2B standings. Sully Buttes at 4-8, the number 7 seed currently in 2B. Their opponent, the North Central Thunder, number 8 right now. They're 3-9 over the course of the season. And again, two teams that have had their struggles, two teams that are both very young and are dealing with some injuries on their respective squads as well. So a lot of similarities between these two teams off the court, let alone what we expect to see on the court coming up tonight. So keys to success as both teams try to just continue to improve and learn and grow along the way. Obviously, being works in progress, what you're looking for tonight in what should be a pretty even match. Given all the similarities that we'll have tonight, it's just a matter of which team can get their passes set up. I think, first of all, offensively, start with a pretty aggressive serve. See if you can get that other team out of system or out of rhythm. Once again, it's the ability to set up a good pass on the serve that can get you get that pass up to your setter and see if you can set the good passes further up for your hitters. And if the hitters are in rhythm and able to hit with authority, then I think the team that's able to do that is the team, at least consistently, is the team that's going to come out here with a victory this evening. I don't think these two teams have seen each other over the course of this season, probably know a little bit about each other, but have not faced each other so far this season. So, and I just had a quick talk with North Central head coach Ashley Grenz about kind of just that, worrying a little bit more about what's going on your own side of the net, not so much what's happening on the other side of the net. But we're watching pregame warm-ups, and both teams, we can see when their timing is right, the hitters are able to do some pretty good hammering, but that's what they're hoping for tonight, just on a consistent basis. And as we say, it's all about getting in system with that good first pass, especially on the return of serve. Keys to success right there in a nutshell for both Sully Buttes and for North Central as we present the keys to success. Those are, by the way, brought to you by CHS River Plains, serving Central and North Central South Dakota cities. We'll hear from them. We'll take another 2-minute break, and the starting lineups are coming up next as we continue our pregame show. Regional High School Volleyball is coming up on KMLO and drgnews.com.
At Jensen Rock and Sand and Mobridge, we work hard together as a team to make sure all your needs are met when it comes to your residential and commercial construction.
Whether it's a simple pail of rock or an entire basement, our staff will make sure you get what you need and back it up with the service that we've based our business on.
We want to take this time to wish the Mobridge Pollock athletes the best in the game and the season. Good luck from all of us at Jensen Rock and Sand of Mobridge.
Call 845-7213 today at Jensen Rock and Sand.
Cenex Automated Fuel Delivery, CHS River Plains. Combine these two and you'll never have to check your tanks or order fuel again. Cenex Automated Fuel Delivery System from CHS River Plains doesn't demand cash on delivery or upfront payment. Pay for your fuel when you actually use it, not while it's sitting in your tank, and you'll never worry of running out. When you're low, the sensor will alert us and we'll be right there. Save time, money, and worries with CHS River Plains AFD system. Call our energy team to schedule an appointment today.
Premier Equipment is proud to sponsor tonight's game and proud to serve the area with all of your implement needs. Since 1951, their family has been serving the area with quality products and service second to none. Premier Equipment has a variety of new and used farm equipment, construction equipment, trucks, trailers, outdoor power equipment, and utility vehicles. Let our family serve yours at Premier Equipment in Bowdle, Eureka, Mobridge, and Isabel.
At Cortez Bank, our commitment to our customers reaches beyond the monetary aspects and into the communities in which we live, do business, and raise our families. Being recognized by Forbes magazine as the 2019 Best Bank in South Dakota shows specifically the great customer service and skills of our employees and their impact in the community. We are grateful our customers see these qualities and continue to choose us as their financial partner. Thank you from all of us at Cortez Bank in Bowdle. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Sully Buttes High School. We're in Oneida. I'm Brian Oakland with Heather Williams and Trinity Pearson back in studio as it's time for the starting lineups in tonight's contest. We'll start with a visiting team, the North Central Thunder, coming in with a record of 3-9, beginning with setter Caitlin Horner, a 5'5" junior, and she'll try to set things up for the hitters, who include Billy Joe Hoffman, a 5'7" sophomore on the outside. A 5'8" sophomore is Mackenzie Kaiser. Lily Beadle is a 5'1" defensive specialist. She'll play in the back row, and other hitters include a 5'9" senior Hope Horner in the middle, and Natalie Bieber, a 5'10" sophomore in the middle. And Janissa Jacobs, the sophomore at 5'4", roams the back row as the libero for the North Central Thunder, with Jacobs, Horner, Hoffman, Bieber, Kaiser, and Beadle, the starting rotation for the North Central Thunder. 3-9 on the season, and head coach Ashley Grenz, assistant coach is Rachel Secker. Our starting lineups, by the way, brought to you by the Campbell County Collision Center in Harriet. Let's hear from them, and we'll give you the Sully Butte starters when we return with more of regional high school volleyball.
Have you been out poaching with a very large, expensive weapon? Have the deer, pheasants, coons, and coyotes taken revenge on your vehicle?
What's that?
Campbell County Collision Center in Harriet can help you through this stressful process of auto body repair and bring your vehicle back to pre-accident condition. They provide you and your insurance company with clear, concise electronic estimates, simplifying the operation from the start. Call Campbell County Collision Center. They're here to make it as painless as possible.
It's the Campbell County Collision Center starting lineups, and for the home team tonight, they'll go this way. At a setter, a 5'3" senior is Taylin Bradford. She'll try to set things up for the hitters as well, including Allison Whitler, the junior on the outside. She is 5'7". Trishelle White is a 5'9" sophomore hitting in the middle. Sage Heath will get a start tonight, a 6' junior in the middle, and Caitlin Burney, the normal libero, will come out of that role and will set up in the rotation, a 5'5" junior for the Chargers. And Lydia Hill looks to have a big match tonight, as 6' junior in the middle as well. And we mentioned without a libero due to other injuries, Addison Shequin, Callie Shequin, Stevie Whitler among those who are dealing with injuries for Sully Buttes. So they'll go with Bradford, Whitler, Allison Whitler, White, Hill, Heath, and Burney, the starters for the Sully Buttes Chargers, who are 4-8 on the season so far. Their head coach is Brittany Hockenberry. She's assisted by Elizabeth Burke, and those are the starting lineups brought to you by CHS, by Campbell County Collision Center in Harriet. Another starting lineup is the naming of tonight's game officials. Our game officials are the law on the court, licensed by the South Dakota High School Activities Association to officiate high school volleyball, and thanks as always to them for doing what is oftentimes a thankless job in officiating high school sports. Manning the net tonight, our good friends Joe Auk and Nicole Bowman, and also good friends in Mary Seek and Susie Rilling doing the line judging tonight. They'll be in the corners with Susie Rilling and Mary Seek in the corners. Once again, Joe Auk and Nicole Bowman, our net officials. They are the law on the court, sponsored by the South Dakota Attorney General's Office and their Division of Consumer Protection. Let's take a break. We'll hear from them, and we'll be back in 2 minutes, and we'll serve it up here. High school volleyball coming up on KMLO 100.7 FM and drgnews.com.
Don't become an online shopping victim. Scammers are using email and text messages as a way to obtain account information. Subject lines range from delivery problems to express delivery notification. Scammers often use well-known names such as Amazon, Walmart, and Costco to name a few. If you get an unexpected message, don't click on any of the links. Go to the company directly to find answers. If you have questions about this or other scams, contact the South Dakota Consumer Protection Division, 1-800-300-1986.
Good luck, Chargers, from Oahe Grain Corporation in Oneida, your local independently owned and operated grain elevator. At home or in the field, find all the market information you need online at OaheGrainCorp.com. You can even get bid information by text. Oahe Grain, bringing the world's markets to local farmers with updates every day. For all of your grain marketing needs, call today, 258-2811.
Nobody wants to get in an accident, but if you do, Art's Body Shop in Eureka is the only call you need to make. Art's Body Shop, the finest in auto body repair and painting, has the team to do it all. They offer complete collision repair, 24-hour wrecker service, rock chip repair, complete windshield replacement, and locksmith services. So when life throws you a dent, Art's Body Shop can pull it out. Call 284-2524. Art's Body Shop, where the service is excellent and the final result is even better.
Montana Dakota Utilities' slogan, "In the Community to Serve," goes beyond providing safe and reliable natural gas service. MDU and our dedicated employees are committed to the communities they serve, work, and live, just like the dedicated area students and coaches are committed to having the best season possible. Best of luck for a successful season to all area teams from Montana Dakota Utilities, proud to sponsor the area youth.
Back in Oneida, ready to go for our Montana Dakota Utilities first serve, and the first serve brought to you by Montana Dakota Utilities, as they say, in the community to serve. So it's only fitting that the first serve be brought to you by MDU. Again, Brian Oakland with play-by-play as we come up toward high school volleyball tonight. Sully Buttes won the junior varsity match this evening in straight sets, 2-0, but this one will play the best 3 out of 5. Rally scoring, so every serve results in a point, and we'll play to 25. Teams have to win by 2 in order to move on. If we go to a 5th set, that one plays to 15, and again, winning by 2, the object there. Stay tuned for updates on the scores at the end of each game with the Real Tough Farm Products scoreboard, brought to you by Real Tough Farm Products in Mobridge. Timeouts throughout our broadcast will be brought to you by Agtegra. And here we go. First serve belongs to North Central. The Thunder get it in play from left to right. Free ball and a back bump from Taylon Bradford gets it back. Now a push from the middle for Hope Horner and the Thunder. Sully Buttes able to get one set up as Bradford with the pass in the middle, and a good shot for Trishelle White, who will put one down to the back left. And Sully Buttes will strike first with a 1-0 lead. They serve from right to left. As you watch this one with a live stream available at drgnews.com, the KMLO page. Returning serve unsuccessfully are the Thunder here. That'll be a hitting error, and we will have a 2-0 start in favor of the home team. Taylon Bradford serving first. She'll hit a line drive and hit it hard and long as that one sails out of bounds. And the serve will go back on the side out to the Thunder. Janessa Jacobs will get the opportunity. 5'4", libero. She's wearing red, with the rest of the Thunder wearing black and blue. Red numbers, blue letters, white trim as well. And a good effort there to get that one across. Now we've got a net violation. Looking to block for the Thunder is Natalie Bieber. Little tapper is across from Sully Buttes, but that violation gives the Chargers the point, and they'll take a 3-1 lead. This is, well, we've got number 4 for Sully Buttes. Wouldn't you know it, I don't have a number 4 on the roster, but we'll try to get that situation figured out. Here come the Chargers, meanwhile. Good shot as Jacobs tries to get the dig, but unsuccessful there. It goes to the scorer's table and out of bounds, and that'll be a kill for Allison Whitler on her first swing of the evening, and a 4-1 start here for the Chargers. Be up to North Central to try to keep pace here, because as we mentioned, I think this match could really go either way. There's a good shot in the middle for Natalie Bieber, as that one is dug by Sully Buttes back to the net, but Chargers were forced to try to play out of the net, and they weren't able to do that. So we move on. Side out, Thunder with a good lob, serve, and a lift coming here for the Chargers. That'll be an ace for the Thunder, and we'll give it to Lily Beadle. And just like that, back within 1 come North Central. High up in the air, but this one off to the wayside here on the near side, and now side out back to Sully Buttes. Score 5-3. Chargers in front. And they'll serve from right to left, using the left side of the service line. Pushed away by Bieber in the middle, blocked by Sully Buttes, but then kept alive momentarily, but unable to keep it in place. So Natalie Bieber will get her second kill on just a two-handed shove, but effective enough. You get a little power behind that, and that's a job well done. Side out back in a 5-4 game, so this one very much up in the air as we play early on. Pushed out of there by the Chargers on the return of serve. Bieber will do the same as she pushes that away. Played up by Sully Buttes. Two-hand shovel across, right to left. Now a back row attempt coming here down the far sideline. Bradford runs it down to get the dig on the attempt by Billy Joe Hoffman, and now from the back row of Sully Buttes. They get that one to fall in there. Actually didn't see who hit that, but I think it came from the back row, and that would be, if it was in the middle, that'd be Trishelle White, number 11. That would be her second kill. Chargers with a 6-4 lead, and the serve goes to the deep end. Janessa Jacobs let it go, but it lands on the back end line, and that'll be an ace for Callie Sheequin, the 5'4 junior. Didn't get the start tonight, but is in now. Here's Jacobs, up and over. I don't think she got all of that, but on the two-hander, now loose ball at the net. Bieber tried to put it away, but the Chargers able to keep it in play, but only until the second hit. Third one, no play at the net, and the first Charger error of the night. Gives North Central the serve back, but Sully Buttes had a couple in a row to open up a 3-point lead. Now back to 2 at 5-7. White will play this one up, back set out to the outside on the run. Chargers get it away with Allison Whitler, but couldn't get a lot on it. And it looked like there was an out of bounds there, but here's off of the net, and a good swing this time for Lydia Hill. And Lydia with her first swing and score tonight. Chargers will give one back, though, as Allison Whitler serves off the mark. So 8-6 as we continue along here in game number 1. Thunder serve, and a good one. Low line drive just across the net here as the Chargers will push it to the back, and Jacobs unable to keep that one in play. The push this time for Hill. Then we trade side outs. Chargers continue to maintain a 2, or in this case now a 3-point lead. Hill rotates back in serve. Played well by Jacobs, and a nice set and a good look on the tapper for North Central. Hope Horner will find the open space. And another one and done. North Central has it back, but trailing 7, serving 9, as this one will come from left to right. Chargers will play this one up, but the pass stays in the back row, now cleared away. Set up outside, but the block there by the Chargers kept alive, but it's out of bounds, and a good job defensively by White at the net. That'll be an ace block for Trishelle. And Sully Buttes will take the lead up to 3 again. Chargers opened up that 3-point lead at 7-4, and ever since we've been trading side outs. Within a 2 and a 3-point Sully Buttes lead here on their home court, and now miscommunication in the back row. The set went to the back row, and whether it was Jacobs or Hoffman who was going to be putting it away, they played the I got it, you take it game. Now Sully Buttes with their biggest lead so far. Bradford serving. Hot shot back to Jacobs. Good pass up front. Half-hearted swing, but out of there from Hope Horner. Now Sully Buttes returns on the tapper. Here's the second hit over, but Bradford catches it. It's out of the net. Nothing doing there, and a good job by setter Caitlin Horner, who gets that one across and essentially down for the point for North Central. So the Thunder have it again as Jacobs will serve. Rotation brings Hope Horner out, and Natalie Bieber back in up front for North Central. Bradford shoves one away to the back left corner. Jacobs had to run it down. She got a hand on it, so that's a tip and a kill here for Taylon Bradford. Jacobs just couldn't quite get there in time. I really think she needed to make a play on it anyway. That ball was coming down fair in the back left corner. Now an ace for Sully Buttes. And this one to, unfortunately, the Phantom number 4. This has to be Caitlin Burney. So she'll get the ace. And now we've got a lift and an illegal touch for North Central in the back row. Fourth hitting error that will open up this Sully Buttes lead to 14-8 now. Chargers in front. Right to left they come. Jacobs with a good pass. Up to Horner here. Leaving it. He had a pretty good swing for Billy Joe Hoffman, but Sully Buttes digs it out in system, starting with the good pass to the setter, and then the good set assist from Bradford, and the finish this time for Allison Whitler. And the Chargers starting to get in a groove here. As they have scored 4 unanswered now, they lead 15-8. Burney continues in serve, and this one misplayed in the back row, and Ashley Grenz will take her first timeout in this one. So Burney with a couple of aces. Sully Buttes up on top by the score of 16-8. A timeout on the court, and a timeout brought to you by AgTegra, who says acres ahead can maximize your farm's earning potential straight from the start. Contact your local AgTegra cooperative today. Let's pause for 30 seconds, and we're back with more high school volleyball from Oneida on KMLO.
So you had an appointment with a specialty physician and are cleared for 6 months. Great news, right? 6 months later, the weather turns bad, you have a family emergency, or you simply can't make your appointment. Now what? Thanks to telehealth and the interactive solutions provided by the Bowdle Healthcare Center, you can keep your appointment. Most specialty doctors' follow-up appointments can be done through telehealth, giving you peace of mind to keep that appointment. Telehealth is available through the Bowdle Healthcare Center.
First charge timeout to North Central here in this first set. Sully Buttes leads 16-8. We're driven by the Office of Highway Safety of the state of South Dakota, who reminds you that you booze, you cruise, you lose. Don't drink and drive. You're listening to Regional High School Volleyball on your North Central South Dakota sports leader, 100.7 FM KMLO. A member of DRG Media Group, we're live streaming on the KMLO page of drgnews.com. I'm Brian Oakland. Glad to have you aboard here on this Tuesday night. Well, out of the timeout, Sully Buttes serves one long with Caitlin Burney, but on the ensuing serve from North Central, they get in system to the Chargers, and a Trishelle White kill to put it away, and it's a 17-9 Sully Buttes lead. Chargers serve. They get it back, but they set up in the middle to Lydia Hill. Off the net, away from the net, we should say. She hits it through the block and down. There was good net presence from Natalie Bieber, but just not able to keep the block in play for her back row. Here's a good play up by Jacobs on an 18-9 ball game now. Good swing for Hoffman that time, but another block. Now a block here for Bieber, and this one goes to the back row of the Chargers, but down in plenty of room to spare. Bieber's been working hard up at the net, but finally got this one to go. The point to North Central, who trails 18-10. But the serve from Hoffman will go into the net. And the Thunder will give it right back. Right now, the service runs for North Central not coming. It's 19-10 Sully Buttes as we play to 25. Set number 1. Jacobs will play one up to a Horner, and there is a good swing through the dig attempt of Trishelle White in the back row, and that's good for Hope Horner. Her second kill, 5th for the Thunder here in Game 1. Sully Buttes has 9 kills unofficially so far here in the first. 19-11, Chargers lead. And the serve will be long and left here from Haley Bieber. And she'll check out as Jacobs is back in to play libero. Chance now for Allison Whitler from right to left. Some of these servers you may not be able to see with our live video stream, but you can see most of the action in the middle near the net. There's another block for the Thunder. On the swing from Lydia Hill, good presence from Hope Horner to put that one home. And the serve comes back to North Central. 12 serving 20. Chargers lead by 8 so far. 5 to go. There's a good reach, but the attempt goes in the wrong direction here. And that was just a good push out. It was really a back bump. Nothing more than a free ball from Lydia Hill, but the Thunder unable to set one up. Now Hill will rotate to serve in a 21-12 lead. And boy, Sully Buttes just caught a big break as Hill serves one long. However, North Central is out of their rotation when that serve was up. Ashley grins with a look of questioning on her face. Joe Auk, our floor official, explaining what happened as to what she saw. Ms. Auk knows this game. She's kind of a volleyball representative for the South Dakota High School Activities Association. That turns into a violation by North Central here. It's 22-12. Charger lead ups to 10, but now Hill, who served long and got a break on that last attempt, serves wide left to the near side this time, and the 4th service error for Sully Buttes will give it back to North Central. 22-13, our updated score. North Central with a hill to climb, and the opportunity here for Mackenzie Kaiser to come in and serve. As the Chargers are going to set one up for Taylon Bradford, but the set a little bit wide near the pin, and Bradford got a tip on it but couldn't keep it in play. That's out of bounds, and Sully Buttes with just their second hitting error in this first set. Kaiser serves away again, little lob, played up. Sheekwin will set this one up. Bradford takes another swing, but a good block by the Thunder, and now Sully Buttes has it back. They'll get it back again with North Central with a free ball out. Here's Hoffman outside left, and that one hung on the net, kept alive by Trishelle White, but over to the Thunder side it goes, and Hope Horner waiting to pounce. And right now, North Central has their best rally going here in serve. 15 serving 22, but Kaiser mishits this one and will give that serve back to Sully Buttes. So we update the score 23-15. Chargers on top. They substitute Sage Heath back in up front. Taylon Bradford rotates to serve. Return of serve close to the net, and it's had to be put across by the setter, Caitlin Horner. And here, a 4-hit violation, even though Hope Horner was there defensively. The officials rule that one did not make it across the net, and a break for North Central here, 23-16. And now a service ace. Chargers let it go, but Janissa Jacobs gets one into the open spot on the near side to our right, 23-17. Oh, Jacobs hit this one hard. Good line drive, but a little too much on that one. And the rally point to Sully Buttes will set up game point for Sully Buttes as they lead 24-17. Serving for the set is Caitlin Burney. Bump pass, run down by Horner, back to Bieber, and from the 10-foot line, feet on floor, she tries to palm one across but misses it on the hook wide left and out of bounds, and that rally point will give Sully Buttes game number 1 on the Real Tough Farm Products scoreboard. It's Sully Buttes 25 and North Central 17. The Chargers up 1-0. Scoreboard brought to you by Real Tough Farm Products, Mobridge, South Dakota. As we pause for 90 seconds, we'll go to game number 2. Coming up next, you're listening to Regional High School Volleyball on KMLO and DRGnews.com.
School is back in session and fall is just around the corner. Here at Drake's Place in Bowdle, we've got some new menu items coming out that are sure to please any appetite and fuel the fire between the jackrabbit and the bison pans. We've got our classic nachos, the chicken marinara melt coming back, and new this fall, a Go Rabbits chicken sandwich, the jacked up burger, and the Tippin' Bison burger basket, just to name a few. Stop in today at Drake's Place and try out a new thing and let us know what you think.
Virtually anything in your house or building that can run on electricity can run on propane. However, a propane-fueled home is less costly to operate than an electric home. Studies have shown that propane is cheaper, warmer, cleaner, safer, and more dependable than electric. Contact Stewart & Daughters in Oneida at 258-2647 today to learn more about the benefits of propane. Stewart & Daughters, a proud sponsor of high school sports and the Sully Buttes Chargers.
Taking pride in our community, involved here at home.
At First State Bank of Roscoe, we have served the area's financial needs for over a century, helping people realize their dreams of managing a successful farm or business or providing for a comfortable retirement. You can trust us to help you reach your financial goals. Stop by and visit us today at First State Bank of Roscoe with branches in Eureka and Bowdle. Member FDIC.
Welcome back in Oneida. Sully Buttes a little bit cleaner of a first set than North Central, and they have the 25-17 victory on their home floor here at Sully Buttes High School gym. Brian Oakland with a play-by-play high school volleyball as we give you a few opportunities to take in some volleyball. In fact, next Tuesday, Sully Buttes will be back on the air from Gettysburg when they take on the Potter County Battlers in another Region 2B contest. Chargers with the first serve here in Game 2. First serves are brought to you by Montana Dakota Utilities in the community to serve. And Taylor Bradford starting in serve for the Chargers. Promptly putting an ace across, and now a net serve for back-to-back service aces. So Bradford getting the line drives going, and boy, take a look back at keys to success. We talked about aggressive serving, starting things up, and the team that can handle serves better probably going to be the team that comes out on top. Here in this case, a couple of aces to start for Sully Buttes, but on the next serve, the Thunder get it set up, and Hope Horner with a nice little one-handed power tap. And she'll get the kill. Back to North Central. Warren's one serving two. Now more defense, and a big block for Horner again, as she denies Trishelle White up in the middle point to the Thunder, and we're tied 2-2 early on. Mackenzie Kaiser serving, but this one off to the mark. And right now serve percentage could become an issue as well. That's 6 service errors so far, 5 in the first set, 1 now in the second for North Central. Meanwhile, Sully Buttes did have 4 service errors, but they have just recorded their 6th service ace. Caitlin Burney with half of those now as she puts this one across, 4-2. Chargers in front. Jacobs will get underneath the next one. They'll get it played up. Cleared away from Hope Horner, but Burney with a good ranging dig, and now the swing by Allison Whitler stays on the Sully Buttes side of the net as that one just hit on top. Looked like it might crawl across, but it does not, and Jacobs will serve for North Central, trailing 4-3. Jacobs with the running jumper, played by Hill, too close to the net and put away up front by Natalie Bieber. Those middle hitters love to pounce on those serve returns that come right back to them, floating up in the air. And Bieber, who actually hit it off the net, might have gotten a bit of a break. Jacobs brings the heat on this next serve, but did not get it high enough. That is low and into the net. Service error, and we've got a 5-4 Charger lead. Right to left. White with a good serve, and this one dies in front of Billy Joe Hoffman in the back row. So another ace for Sully Buttes. Trishelle White collecting her first of the evening. Chargers with 4 aces among their 6 points so far here in set number 2 after winning the first one 25-17. Good back set, and we've got a net violation. Hoffman taps one across as Bradford was there for the dig, but up front in the middle, one of the Chargers rattles the netting. And It's 6-5. Lily Beatles turn to serve, and this one with some downward spin dies on the back end line. That one floated up long, but Beetle hit that one perfectly. She'll get her second ace of the night. Then we're tied at 6-6. Set 2, anybody's ball game. Beetle puts it up in the air and hammers it across. White will play it up to Bradford. Miss hits that second one. It's over and out of bounds. And North Central with a 7-6 lead now here in the second set. This is their first lead of any set at any point tonight. Another deep serve from Beetle, played up by Bernie, and now Sully Buttes will get a good swing from Lydia Hill. Trying to block is Bieber up front, but into the net. As she'll commit the violation, and it'll be point Sully Buttes. Now 7-7, so anybody's ball game here in the second early on. Callie Sheequin, the 5'4" junior, on to serve for the Chargers, and another good one. Jacobs made a quick adjustment on that one, but that serve got to her fairly quickly, and the play up goes back toward the scorer's table. The rest of the Thunder run out of the time and real estate. Jacobs with another good attempt here, but set pass a little bit short for Bieber. Tried to get a running start to it. Caitlin Horner just not enough on that back set. Serve return error, and Sully Buttes is back in front now 9-7. Sheequin stays on the far sideline this time, but this one wide and out of bounds. And the Thunder will take over once again. So scoring going fairly quickly so far. Here it's 8 serving 9. North Central trailing by 1 as Bradford plays this one up to Sheequin. Touched across by Allison Whitler and over the net it gets, but this one will come out of bounds as Bieber didn't have a lot of room at the net to work with. Error number 3 for the Thunder. 10 serving 8. Here come the Chargers and another net serve, this time for Allison Whitler. She becomes the 5th Charger in this match to record at least one service ace. Now 11-8, Sully Buttes. Whitler has this one played up by Hoffman. Run down by Horner and then cleared out by Jacobs from the back row. Free ball. Here's a shove from Lydia Hill. Played in the back row. Up to Bieber, but this one, well, she got on top of it, which is a good thing, but a little too much. As she knocks it down into the net. Right now, the Thunder reeling just a bit. 12-8, but they'll get one back as Whitler misses this serve wide and out of bounds on the near side. 12-9 to update. Sully Buttes by 3, but North Central with the serve. That was a 4-point run by the Chargers, or at least to open up a 4-point lead. They'll free ball the Thunder serve back to them. Just in front of the 10-foot line and a missed time jump, unfortunately for Hope Horner. And the hitting errors now starting to mount a little quickly for North Central. Now 5 of those here in this second set. Sully Buttes with some great serving was earning a lot of their points early on. Here's another good serve. This is an ace for Hill. I was thinking it might be time for a Thunder timeout. Not quite yet, though. Now Lydia Hill with a service ace. 6 Chargers with at least one ace. Jacobs caught in a moment in indecision here. Decided to make a play on it. Couldn't get away from it. And Ashley Grenz ranging over. Well, she's still going to let him play. Try to figure things out here. Hill, the 6-footer. Good strong serve, but this one will sail. That one's out of bounds. 15-10. Here's Sully Buttes in front. Chargers growing that lead. Here's Caitlin Horner, the setter. Back to serve. She'll get an ace as the Chargers misplay this one. White put it back to the net, but too close for Sheequin to make a play on it. And Caitlin Horner has her first ace of the night. Another good line drive. Whitler ranges over. This one's back to Hope Horner as she waits. And now Sully Buttes and Brittany Hockenberry will ask for a timeout here. And they do give that point to Hope Horner. So into an Agtegra timeout. Nope, that's 16-12. The point goes to Sully Buttes, and I'll tell you why after this 30-second timeout from Agtegra, who reminds us that acres ahead can maximize your farm's earning potential straight from the start. Contact your local Agtegra cooperative today. You're listening to Regional High School Volleyball on KMLO.
Couch Meat Market on the northeast edge of Eureka is your #1 source for all your processing, smoking, and curing needs. Whether it's beef, pork, or sausage, Couch Meat Market does complete custom processing. All orders are cut and wrapped the way you want it. You are guaranteed to taste the difference when you buy our locally raised meat at Couch Meat Market in Eureka. Call 284-5218 for your appointment. You can beat our prices, but you can't beat our meat.
Back in Oneida, that last point looked like a North Central point, but unfortunately Hope Horner was called for roofing, what they call, which is, I guess, the volleyball equivalent of goaltending for you basketball fans. Horner's hand was over the net fully in Sully Butte's side, and as a result, did not allow the ball to make its way over. Meanwhile, Taylon Bradford with a service error into the net. We've got a 16-12 Sully Butte's lead here. We're in the second. Sully Butte's won the first, 25-17. And Jasmine Garcia, a 5'5 junior, will get a chance to come in. She'll serve from left to right. In her first attempt, pretty good lob. Now Horner is guilty of the same offense as what happened before we went to timeout. Serve return right back to the net. Horner just a little too eager to try to put one away. Nicole Bowman across the way on the ladder calling this one, and it's a Sully Butte's 5-point lead. 17-12 and another ace. This time for Caitlin Burney, who's got 4. Matching the number on her back. Normally she wears number 22, but that's her libero jersey, but without using the libero tonight, Sully Butte's goes with number 4. That's a big shot for Horner. Bradford and Hill collide, and Bradford falls down. Not any time to get back to the ball after Hill had dug it all the way up to the ceiling. It might be the hottest shot of the night, especially for North Central. Horner gets the kill this time, and it's 13, serving 18. Big shot coming back, and the block goes long from Bieber. That's how strong that hit was. I think that was Allison Whitler who gets the kill here. 19-13, Sully Butte's in front. North Central, though, has just not been able to get those service runs. Garcia with the dig. Oh, and a lift going to be called. That was a pretty good effort this time by Lily Beadle, especially in reflex, but called for the lift, and that really turns into another ace for Sully Butte's. That's Trishelle White as she serves again. Garcia in the back row, plays this one up in the air. Jacobs with a good line drive across with feet on the floor from the back row. Whitler will swing, but this one will float long and out of bounds, and a hitting error number 3 for Sully Butte's. As the Thunder get the point now, they trail by 6, 20-14. Our score as Beadle will serve from left to right, and this is a good lob across. She might have mishit that one a little bit, but enough to get it over the net and down. Lily Beadle with her 3rd service ace on the night. Thunder with 5 as a team. 15 serving 20. Another good serve here, line drive. Puts Hill in the back row, and now on the run comes Whitler. Thunder play it up. Bradford catches that second touch across. Keeps it in play, but now Burney with her feet on the floor from the back row will miss wide right on the far side. Out of bounds and a point to the Thunder. Back within 4, 16, serving 20. Bradford plays this Beadle serve up. Second hit from Sage Heath as she had to run it down from the front row. Chargers communicating, but now an opportunity here, but it is Hoffman coming up a little bit short. That one stays in the net. 8th error for the Thunder and a 5-point Charger lead now. After North Central scored 3 in a row. Here is Sheequin serving from right to left. Line drives it back to Janissa Jacobs. Up to Caitlin Horner. Big swing, but a big block. And Lydia Hill denying Hope Horner up front. Second block for Sully Butte's tonight. First for Lydia Hill, who leads, she and the Chargers leading 22-16. Chargers looking to go up 2 sets. There's a miss hit on the back set attempt from Caitlin Horner. And another serve return error, now 23-16. 2 to go here for Sully Butte's as Sheequin continues. This one knuckles across. Jacobs with an easy play. Set stays in the middle, and the tapper is good for Natalie Bieber. 23-17, the Thunder will rotate. Garcia is out as she rotates up front. Mackenzie Kaiser, the 5'8 sophomore, back in, and the serve will belong to Billy Joe Hoffman. 23-17. Thunder again in need of a rally here. Bradford out wide, and this one's good, but it is missing wide on the near side. That one didn't touch the pin, but it missed it altogether. Out of bounds. It got back in bounds, but Bradford had to roam wide to try to get that hit in play. So a point to the Thunder. Back to a 5-point game, and a set from Sheequin, putting Whitler on the run too much. And that's an error for the Chargers. A point to the Thunder. It says 23-19. And we've got a scorers table discussion here, but that one is done now. And for our technical directors, it's 23-19. 23-19. That one back from Bradford to the Thunder. Side of the net this time. Bieber able to put it away for the point. And once again, North Central coming with a rally, but is it too little too late? They're back within 3, 23-20. Sully Butte swings and scores. Whitler off the net, outside right, got the angle back on the cross quarter to the near side. Fortunate that ball didn't bounce off the net enough to take it out of bounds, but here we are, set point, 24-20. Chargers looking to go up 2. The tapper over from Bieber. Chargers play it up. Now they get it away. Free ball coming back from North Central. From the back row up to Sheequin. Now Hill with the tapper, and that is on the line, and I think a hand on it before it hits the floor anyway from Lily Beadle, and that will be a game-ending kill for Lydia Hill and the Sully Buttes Chargers. So on the Real Tough Farm Products scoreboard, the Chargers defeat North Central in second set 25-20. They're up 2-0, and that is your scoreboard, sponsored by Real Tough Farm Products in Mobridge. We're at halftime with the Chargers on top 2-0 here. Halftime's brought to you by Fresh Start Market, and we'll take a 90-second break and be back for game number 3 as you listen to and watch, perhaps, our coverage of regional high school volleyball on KMLO 100.7 FM and online at drgnews.com.
Pre-game time is food time, and at Fresh Start Market, we have you covered. This is Kayla inviting you to stop in and check out our fresh produce, awesome meat selection, and snacks for when you're on the go with harvest and the busy school year. And don't forget to pick up some of our famous homemade sausage. Like and follow us on Facebook, Fresh Start Market LLC, for updates on sales, new products, and much more. Fresh Start Market of Harriet, because pre-gaming can't be done without food.
Teamwork is the key to success, whether you are on the football field or in your cornfield. Hi, this is Mike Kessel from Double M Crop Service in Bowdle. You can use my 15 years of crop insurance experience to have a winning season with your farming operation. Call me at 605-281-1551 to discuss your strategy. As a team, we can win. Double M Crop Service is an equal opportunity agency.
Brett Spray Service is proud to support the Sully Butte Chargers in all of their school athletics and activities. The staff at Brett Spray Service has served the Oneida and Pierre area for over 30 years, and they appreciate your continued business. For all of your aerial application and retail chemical needs in the Pierre, Oneida, and surrounding area, remember to call Brett Spray Service, 258-2743, 258-2743. Good luck, Chargers, from your fans at Brett Spray Service.
Well, we're back in Oneida, 2 sets down for Sully Buttes. It'll be North Central's job to try to stay alive here, come back and see if they can get a game. Sully Buttes will be playing for the sweep as we welcome you back to Oneida. Brian Oakland with a play-by-play, Trinity and Heather back in studio, keeping us up and running. You can, by the way, again, watch this game on the KMLO page of drgnews.com or the KMLO page of our new DRG News app, which is downloadable for your iPhone or Android. It's sponsored by the Golden Buffalo Casino in Lower Brule. Here we go, game number 3 in the MDU. First serve from Montana Dakota Utilities in the community to serve. A big one for Jasmine Garcia. It'll go a little bit long. And the first point in the third set to Sully Buttes. And their first serve from right to left, back in play by Taylon Bradford. Thunder will set it up. Hope Horner from the right side is denied, but she gets a block up there. 1-2. Sully Buttes, no play. Good job defensively for Hope Horner, who has her third ace block of the night. And we'll start 1-1 here in set number 3 as Janissa Jacobs will bring the serve from left to right. Chargers will set it up for Sage Heath in the middle. She gets the dig right back and is able to put it back. That's not Heath, that is Trishelle White, pardon me. In the middle, Trishelle with her 4th kill now, and Sully Buttes will reclaim the lead. Thunder had one lead in that second set at 7-6, unable to hold on to it. Chargers built the lead, and then again it was North Central with a late rally, but couldn't get enough to get back in contention. Meanwhile, Allison Whitler off the net with a good shot. Good control on that one. Her 5th kill makes it 3-1. Chargers on top. Garcia will play up the serve here. Set from Horner as Bieber runs it down to tap it out. And now White will clear with just 2 hands, but Jacobs is right there. Horner back to the outside. Billy Joe Hoffman with the 2-hander is over, and this one is down. Billy Joe's been trying on that outside, but the sophomore has her first kill of the night. Lily Beadle serving it away. Caitlin Burney plays it up. Bradford with a long rundown. Now a long and high free ball across. Beadle with the first hit. Good reflex to get it out of there by North Central. Now second hit, and we've got a net violation. Second hit was put over by Taylon Bradford, but the Thunder, somebody a little too close, rattles the net, and that'll be our first error of game number 3. 4-2, Chargers in front. And again, as they play for the sweep, both teams trying to gain some ground in those Region 2B power rankings. It's a big hit coming up for Whitler, but back in the block, out of bounds. Bieber was right there. She got a great block, but just missed it as she had it on the near side here, but it is less than a foot out of bounds on the return. Allison Whitler with 6 kills now. 5-2 Chargers. Here's Lydia Hill in the middle, and that one well defended. As Beadle had the first hit on the dig, but Jacobs clears it away with a back bump. Whitler timing the jump, and this one is down. And boy, Allison Whitler, the 5'7" junior, suddenly starting to get in a nice rhythm. Chargers getting in system here. They lead 6-2. We're early in the third set. Trishelle White continues in serve. Jacobs to Horner. Bump pass outside Hoffman. Better swing here, but Burney is there to dig. Normal libero. Hill is denied by Garcia. And now the tapper, but a block up on the outside, far side. That is Sage Heath, who got the spot start tonight. She'll get a defensive point here. Heath, the 6-foot junior. 7-2, now 4 in a row scored by the Chargers, and their run in serve continues. Hoffman denied once again, but she keeps this one alive up in the net. Now gets a chance to go right back up. But Billy Joe Hoffman just couldn't quite get the timing down on that one. She was up high to swing. The ball was blocked right back to her. She got it up in the air, but then Jacobs tried to pass right back to her, and she just didn't have enough time to time the jump. And now Jacobs ducks under the serve, and it stays inbounds on the back side. Trishelle White with the ace. First ace of this game for Sully Buttes puts them up 9-2, but big stat in that second set. 10 aces in that one game alone by Sully Buttes. That after 3 in the first game. Now they've got 14 overall. White with another good serve. Good play out of the net. Garcia hit it up to the net, but Horner kept it alive, and now Sully Buttes unable to keep it in play as it's over and out of bounds. So give Caitlin Horner a lot of credit on that one with a good hustle and hand-eye coordination play. Chargers with a hitting error, their first of the set. They still lead by 6, but it's 3-9. North Central will bring the serve from left to right. Billy Joe Hoffman. Net serve, perfect. Crawls across and down. Hoffman, her first ace. Chargers checking substitutions. They have a number 15 on the floor. I, again, do not have a 15, but that is Taryn Kinsey, as we find out, a 5'5 junior in there. Serve played up by Bernie here. Lydia Hill with some hang time. The dig back over from Hoffman, but a soft return by Sully Buttes. Now a chance and a kill. Two-hand tapper good for Natalie Bieber. So a big break that time for North Central. Sully Buttes might have had a chance to set something up, but they didn't take it. Now the serve by Hoffman low and staying into the net. It'll go back to the Chargers. But 3 in a row scored on that run by the Thunder. As Hoffman will check out, and Abby Opp, a 5'6 junior, will check in to play back row for the first time tonight. 10-5, Sully on top. Callie Sheequin serves it away. Jacobs up to the setter. Bieber couldn't tap it away. It was too close, and it was Lydia Hill winning the battle at the net. Now Sully Buttes gets too close to the net, and they're called for the violation. So that service run ends with just one. 10-6 our score. Chargers in front, looking for the sweep. We're in the third. Serve played away. Bernie plays it up. Now a good swing through the block for Whitler, and that's down for her 4th kill here in game number 3. And Whitler will rotate to serve now with a 5-point lead again. 11 serving 6. Allison. Good two-handed return from Janessa Jacobs. Free ball out from Hope Horner. Hill blocked by Horner this time. Another ace block. Boy, one thing that North Central has done a little bit better than Sully Buttes tonight is show that defensive blocking. They're getting the ace blocks. That's 4 for Horner tonight. She had another couple of putaways that she thought she had, but she was called for roofing or over the net. Now the serve here from Caitlin Horner goes long. Out of bounds, 12-7. Sully Buttes on top. Set number 3. Hill with a good strong serve, played up by, that was Beadle. Thunder got it away, but now a left side swing, and that's Bernie. Normally a back row specialist, but now getting a chance to swing up front. Caitlin Bernie has her first kill of the night, 13-7. That's a good return, good pass right up to the net from Jacobs, but the second touch is over from Horner. Now another big block. That's Hope Horner, but this one cleared from the back row. And Whitler recreating the half-hearted swing, but she just got it into a good spot in the back row. The Thunder had cleared away. Whitler with 5 kills in this third set. Abby Opp is out, and Janessa Jacobs, libero, back in, but Lydia Hill continues to serve heat. And she'll get the ace, her 3rd of the night. 15-7. Once again, Sully Buttes opening up the lead about halfway through. Here's a misplay. That one just went right past Lily Beadle. And a timeout will be taken by North Central. Back-to-back aces for Sully Buttes and Lydia Hill. The Chargers lead 16-7 in the third. Timeouts from Agtegra serving Central and North Central South Dakota. Acres Ahead can maximize your farm's earning potential straight from the start. Contact your local Agtegra cooperative today. 30-second timeout. We're back with more Regional High School Volleyball, KMLO.
Turner Drug, a locally owned Health Mart pharmacy since 1985. Turner Drug offers a pharmacist and staff that knows you and your family. They're always ready to answer your questions and provide you with exceptional service when filling your prescriptions. Turn to the pharmacy that turns questions into answers. Turner Drug. Good luck, students, athletes, parents, and coaches from Turner Drug in Bowdle. Visit Turner Drug on Main Street in Bowdle. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
16-7, Sully Buttes on top. Each game so far, and this being the third, they've opened things up with a little bit of a lead, thanks in large part to aggressive serving. And as Lydia Hill comes out with another hot shot in between 2 back row players for North Central. It's just miscommunication that isn't there, but again, Now this 10-point lead to finish that point in each of the 3 sets. Sully Buttes has been able to build a bit of a lead, and North Central in the first 2 sets has come back with good rallies, but they just run out of time. And as they need to try to keep pace here, and they need a big rally. Another good shot from Hill, but we've got a net violation. Sully Buttes came down into the net on a block attempt. Bradford, just 5'3", trying to get up and do some blocking, but got a little too close that time. So a break for North Central, a point to the Thunder. 17-8 our score. That was a 6-point run by Sully Buttes to go from 4 up to 10 up. And now here is Mackenzie Kaiser checks out. It'll be Jasmine Garcia, the 5'5" junior, back in to serve. She's played pretty well in the back row so far this evening. Steps into this one, but hooks it wide and out of bounds. 18-8 now. Sully Buttes up by 10 with just 7 to go to their, what would be their 5th victory of the season. Bradford with a good line drive across the net. Good play up by Hoffman. Cleared out by Horner, but Bradford with the dig, and now it is a net violation here with Hope Horner. You get up for the block, you've got to keep your hands on that side. A lot of times you try to push it back to the attacking team's side, but you got to get your hands back as you're coming back down. Horner just unable to do it that time. There's Jacobs with a good deep swing from the back row, and now Sully Buttes with miscommunication. Burney and Whitler unable to determine who should have taken that one, and now the serve back to Sully Buttes again. 9 serving 19. Jacobs with a good serve played up by Hill. Bradford setting to the back row, and Whitler will miss. It's a good back row attack on the attempt at least. But Whitler misses wide to the near side. And the Thunder have it again, 10-19. That's a good serve. It dies right at the feet of Caitlin Burney, back to the net. No play. And Jacobs with her 2nd ace of the night. 2nd for the Thunder here in this 3rd set. 11-19. Do they begin the rally? Unfortunately not now, as Jacobs leaves this one into the net. A little bit short on that one. 20-11 our score. Thunder need to get that serve right back. Burney serves. Garcia plays it up for North Central. Free balled out by Natalie Bieber. Here comes Whitler with a big swing, but this one low, and that one stays into the net. And the point to North Central. Eureka Bowdle, Edmonds Central banding together to become North Central. Trailing by 8 at 12-20. Heath up and gets the kill. Sage Heath. The dig attempt by Lily Beadle, who tried to get underneath it before it hit the floor. Got it up in the air, but no time for another touch for the Thunder. It's 21-12. Chargers put this one in play. Thunder clear. Bradford with a chance to set behind her. Heath looking for 2 in a row, but this one a little bit too long. Sage getting the start tonight due to injuries on that Charger squad, but just missing on that opportunity. Here's Taryn Kenzie back in for some defense for the Chargers. 13 serving 21 our score. North Central putting it in play. Chargers will pass it up to the net. Bradford kept it out of play, and now 1, 2, 3, but not enough. A little bit of reflexive adjustments there by North Central, but they couldn't get it across. Just their 4th hitting error in this 3rd game. But the Chargers are T-3 and counting. As Heath checks out, Callie Sheekwin is in. Back row exclusively this evening. Sheekwin been serving well tonight. Good play by Caitlin Hoffman to keep it out of the net, but the swing by Bieber has Lydia Hill waiting across the way for the ace block. 23-13. Now an ace for Sheekwin. Another misplay there. Match point here for Sully Buttes. I got to be honest, the last thing I expected here when we talked about keys to success and set this match up, I really didn't think we'd have a 3-game sweep. I thought there was a lot of similarities between these two teams, but right now it's been all Sully Buttes. Beaver clears away on a free ball. Whitler wants to finish, and she'll do it. The left-hander tapped. Attempt to keep it in play from Caitlin Horner, but no second touch, and Allison Whitler, who scores 6 kills in that third set, gets the final say in this one. Your final score on the Real Tough scoreboard. Sully Buttes in the third, 25. North Central 13. The Chargers win this one in 3 games, 25-17, 25-20, and 25-13. Chargers score the last 4 points of that match, and again, they win it in straight sets, 3 games to none. The scoreboard brought to you by Real Tough Farm Products in Mobridge, South Dakota. We've got some business to take care of. We'll get into the post-game show. Post-game comes to us courtesy of Premier Equipment, and we've got plenty to talk about. We'll give you the full recap. We've got the stats. Of course, we've got big plays of the game and your player of the game all coming up as well. And your Premier Equipment post-game show as Sully Buttes sweeps North Central tonight on KMLO 100.7 FM, on the DRG News app, and on drgnews.com.
Premier Equipment is proud to sponsor tonight's game and proud to serve the area with all of your implement needs. Since 1951, their family has been serving the area with quality products and service second to none. Premier Equipment has a variety of new and used farm equipment, construction equipment, trucks, trailers, outdoor power equipment, and utility vehicles. Let our family serve yours at Premier Equipment in Bowdle, Eureka, Mobridge, and Isabel.
The Dakota Country Store, owned and operated by Performance Oil, is your bulk fuel and oil supplier in Eureka. Number 2, Ag Diesel is now available at the pump. The Dakota Country Store is proud to serve the needs of the community and proud to sponsor high school sports and academics. Good luck tonight and good luck in the classroom. For fuel and game time goodies tonight and any night, visit the Dakota Country Store in Eureka.
With convenient mobile deposit and mobile banking from Sunrise Bank, it's easier than ever to manage your money. You can quickly check your account balances, review your transaction history, make account transfers and mobile deposits all from your phone. See how easy it is to keep up with your finances. Download the Sunrise Bank Dakota app today. Sunrise Bank proudly sponsors Sully Buttes Charger athletics and activities and wishes them the best of luck. Sunrise Bank Dakota, member FDIC.
There's an app for everything, including high school sports from the stations of DRG Media Group. Download the DRG News app, brought to you by the Golden Buffalo Casino, from the App Store or Google Play. It only takes a moment, so you'll have it to replay this game. See live and archived video of all games. And when you select your favorite station during the live stream, the video will immediately pop up. See Central South Dakota high school sports on your phone or mobile device with the DRG News app, brought to you by the Golden Buffalo Casino. Download it now at the App Store or Google Play.
Well, straight Saturday night, the Sully Buttes wins on their home court here, as they'll be playing a lot on their home court coming up. They've got a big tournament they'll be hosting come Saturday in the Central South Dakota Conference Tournament, but here tonight, it was all Sully Buttes, as it turns out, 25-17, 25-20, and 25-13. And the Chargers, when we talk about keys to success in the pregame, it was, what they did was the one key to success that we talked about. They were better in serve tonight, and the stats in this one will show. As the Chargers with 18 service aces tonight compared to 7 for North Central. North Central with some miscommunication. They had a couple of misplays in there, but mostly it was just aggressive serving and a pretty good serve percentage overall by the Chargers that helped them onto this straight set victory. And really North Central tonight could only get one lead, and that was at 7-6 in the second game. They were with them early, but Sully Buttes built comfortable leads, fairly comfortable at about the halfway point, somewhere near the halfway mark of all 3 games here tonight. As we recap this one, that first one close at 5-4, Sully on top, and North Central keeping it close. And as we traded side outs all the way up to 9-7 until the Chargers got a couple to make it a 4-point lead. But then from 11-8 after a North Central side out, 5 more for Sully Buttes, opened that one up at 16-8, and that was a lead that stayed comfortable the rest of the way. It was as big as 2011 In fact, 22-12, a 10-point lead at the time. North Central finished on a bit of a run, but could only get back within 8 at the game's end. In fact, they got back within 6, 23-17, but Sully Buttes with the final 2 in that first game, 25-17, the final there. And then after a 2-point swap, 2 for the Chargers, 2 for the Thunder, 2 for the Chargers, 2 for the Thunder, 2 for the Chargers, but then 3 for the Thunder in that second one. That's your 7-6 lead, but then 3 in a row for Sully Buttes, put them up 9-7. One side out for North Central, 3 more for the Chargers, opened up a 4-point lead at 12-8, and then they grew that one to 6 at 15-9. Back within 15-12 came the Thunder, but it was still Sully Buttes just gradually opening up that lead once again. They got it up to 7 at 20-13, held it at 7 after North Central scored 3 in a row to get back within 4. Chargers countered with 3 of their own. North Central comes back with 4 to go within 23-20. We had a pretty good game going there, but again, Sully Buttes gets the last 2 at 25-20, the final to go up 2 sets. And then after a swapping of points to start the third, Sully Buttes gets the next 2 at 3-1. Side out to North Central makes it 3-2, but then 6 unanswered for Sully Buttes as they got an early opening to a comfortable lead this time in that third set, and it was a lead that North Central never recovered from. They were as close as 11-7, but another 6-point rally by the Chargers put them up by 10 at 17-7, and North Central unable to challenge any further. 25-13, the final in that third set for Sully Buttes. And that's how it went in this one. As we take a look at the stats, the Chargers with 22 kills overall, which is interesting because in that third game when they scored 25 points, they only had 3 kills in that third game. There were some hitting errors by North Central, but there were a lot of service aces, 10 of them by Sully Buttes in that second set alone. But overall, 22 kills for the Chargers, an average of 7 per game. Allison Whitler will lead the way with 10 to lead all scorers. Lydia Hill next in line with 5. Trishelle White with 4 kills, and then single kills apiece for Taylon Bradford, Sage Heath, and for Caitlin Burney for the Chargers. 22 for Sully Buttes, again 13 for the North Central Thunder overall. Natalie Bieber will check in with 6 unofficially. Up in that front line, Hope Horner with 5, and then single kills for Caitlin Horner and for Billy Joe Hoffman. So just 13 kills and an average of 4 per set, but only 2 in that last one for North Central. Thunder do a good job at the net, though. Hope Horner with 4 ace blocks, but 5 overall. Natalie Bieber had 1 as well, 5 for the Thunder, 4 for Sully Buttes. They did a pretty good job, and I think their blocks came at pretty good times. At times it seemed like those big blocks for the Chargers come when the Thunder were making their rallies. Lydia Hill comes up with a couple of those, Sage Heath with 1, and Trishelle White with a block at the net, too. But again, we look at serving, and that is where this match, I think, was really decided. Sully Buttes with 18 service aces, 5 from Hill, 4 from Caitlin Burney, 3 from Trishelle White, 3 more for Callie Shequin, 2 for Taylon Bradford, and 1 for Allison Whitler. That coming against 8 service errors, but none of those come in the third game. They had 4 and 4 in the first 2 sets. Sully Buttes cleaned up their serving percentage in that third game for sure. 7 aces, meanwhile, for North Central. They get 3 from Lily Beadle, 2 for Janessa Jacobs, 1 each for Caitlin Horner and Billy Joe Hoffman, but that comes against 12 service errors, so some service troubles there for North Central as well. And hitting errors all told, not too bad. 19 for North Central, an average of 6 per game, 9 in that one game in the second, which kind of helped Sully Buttes' cause in the closest set of this match. 16 total errors for Sully Buttes, 5 per game. Again, not too bad for the Chargers, and again in the hitting error department there. But it all spells a Sully Buttes straight set win, which again we'll be a little bit surprised about given what we thought would be a pretty even match in this one. But 25-17, 25-20, and 25-13 your final score. And again, that's on the Real Tough Farm Products scoreboard from Real Tough in Mobridge. We've got more coming up in our post-game show. Post-game again sponsored by Premier Equipment, and we're back with your player of the game. But before we send you to break, we'll tell you about the South Dakota Office of Highway Safety, who reminds you to always buckle up. Seatbelts save lives. They celebrate being a part of a team, and they want this team to stick together. So buckle up. Seatbelts save lives from the South Dakota Office of Highway Safety. Player of the Game award coming up. We've got some candidates. We'll hear that after we take another 3-minute break, but Venture Communications will sponsor the naming of the Player of the Game in just a few moments. You're listening to the postgame of Regional High School Volleyball here on KMLO.
Need a new roof this fall? Then you need to call Dale's Building Supplies in Roscoe. They supply GAF Timberline shingles, which offer just the right combination of beauty, performance, and reliability. Not to mention, they are the best value in roofing today. GAF Timberline shingles are American-made, built to last, and are America's #1 selling shingle. Live, work, and play under the best roof possible. A roof shingled with GAF Timberline shingles from Dale's Building Supplies in Roscoe. Call or stop by today.
AP Express of Roscoe would like to take this time to wish good luck to the North Central Thunder athletes in this game. They invite you to stop by before or after the game for great snacks, hot food, and your favorite beverages, as well as a full tank of gas. They have remodeled and now have a nice selection of groceries and seating area. AP Express is proud to be part of the area and proud to support this broadcast. They're behind you all of the way at AP Express in Roscoe.
At Rock Tough of Roscoe, they have you covered when it comes to your equipment. Whether it's new or used equipment for purchase or rental, or repair of your equipment, Rock Tough is here for you. For a complete listing of their large selection of inventory for rent or for sale, log on to rocktough.net. Give Dennis a call at 287-4133. That's 287-4133 to see what Rock Tough can do for you. Good luck, North Central Thunder, from everyone at Rock Tough in Roscoe.
At Barber Farm Service and Barber Chemicals in Oneida, they know farmers don't all have the same game plan. That's why they give farmers options, from what brand of seed they want to use to what features they want on their grain trailer. Barber Chemicals also provides custom spraying for ag chemicals and fertilizers, finding the best solution for your fields. Team up with the best. Barber Farm Service and Barber Chemicals in Oneida, a proud sponsor of Sully Butte Sports. Call 258-2708 or come see them under the big water tower south of Oneida.
At Ken Super Fair Foods, you'll find great people, low prices, and family pride. We give you more, you always pay less. Ken Super Fair Foods is simply the best. From our family to your family, fresh foods, friendly service, we're dedicated to quality. Ken Super Fair Foods, we're saving money as a family tradition.
Roscoe Hardware is your full-service local hardware store with thousands of products for home improvement, lawn and garden, lots of home decor, and as an Ashley furniture dealer, you can get furniture for every room in the house. Plus, they offer plumbing services and a whole lot more. Why wait for service at a big box store when you can have the personal attention you deserve right on Main Street in Roscoe? With monthly flyers, you'll find savings you can't pass up at Roscoe Hardware.
Well, it's time to talk about players of the game. Player of the game sponsored by Venture Communications, serving our area here in KMLO land. And taking a look at candidates, you look at the losing side. And playing hard up front was Natalie Bieber. She got an ace block. She got 6 kills overall. And Hope Horner, even better defensively, with 4 ace blocks to go along with 5 kills. That's pretty good effort. Some good serving from Lily Beadle with a few service aces. Janessa Jacobs had a couple of aces, and I thought overall Janessa played pretty well in serve return, which is a real key part to the success of a team. You've got to get in system by getting that first pass up to the setter, but there were just too many mistakes in this night for North Central, but just a few pats on the back in the losing cause there for the North Central Thunder. Then you look at Sully Buttes, and of course, sometimes as a team goes, and Sully Buttes had a good night, as a team goes, I like to say, so go the setter, or vice versa. As setters go, so go the team. And in this case, Taylon Bradford, you had Callie Sheequin doing some setting. Thought by and large, they played fairly well in that capacity tonight. You had a few hitters having pretty good nights, and we're going to pick one of them out, but we'll listen to this from Venture Communications, and then when we come back, it's your Venture Communications Player of the Game.
There's Thursday Night Lights and all of the weekend highlights, but nothing beats Monday nights with Monday Night Football on Venture High Def TV. You'll catch all the action this Monday, September 27th. Tune into ESPN Channel 21 as the Eagles head to AT&T Stadium and take on the Cowboys at 7 o'clock. Venture Communications, your home for ESPN and Monday Night Football. Call Venture Communications today for High Def TV service and more. 852-2224.
Venture Communications sponsoring our player of the game, and again with honorable mention in this case going to go to Allison Whitler, who had a game-high 10 kills, but there was at least one other player I thought played a very good all-around game, and I'm going to throw another mention of what we should say honorable mention in here as well to Callie Sheequin, who served 3 aces. Caitlin Burney had 4 aces on the night, and that again was I think the biggest reason why Sully Buttes wins this match is their serving prowess. And the leader in aces tonight is the 6-foot junior Lydia Hill, serving very strong. 5 aces to lead all servers tonight, but she gets 2 ace blocks to go along with 5 kills as well. That's a 12-point night for Lydia Hill, and all told, and that actually would be team leading. Look at Allison Whitler with 10 aces, or 10 kills rather, and 1 ace. No defensive points by my count, but Lydia Hill, in fact, will be the overall leading scorer in this one, and she is tonight's player of the game. That's brought to you by Venture Communications. We'll get her a T-shirt noting her accomplishments from KMLO Sports and Venture Communications, serving Central and North Central South Dakota with all their telecommunication needs. So Lydia Hill and the Sully Buttes Chargers win this one in straight sets tonight. That is your Venture Communications Player of the Game announcement. We've got one final break to take. We'll come back and wrap it up, look at upcoming action for both of these teams, and talk about upcoming action we've got as well right here on KMLO and DRGnews.com.
The Corner in Oneida is a proud sponsor of Sully Buttes Athletics and youth activities. Are you on your way to cheer on the Chargers? Stop by The Corner for all your needs, including fuel, pizza, burgers, chicken, salads, snacks, beverages, and so much more. Check out the lunch specials on Facebook. Conveniently call in your order at 258-2400. The crew at The Corner is proud of the hard work and determination the students show in all their school activities and wish them the best of luck.
Insurance can be confusing. What to insure, how much to insure? At Dakota Insurance Solutions of Roscoe, an ISB agency in Ipswich, they care about you and your needs. Give them a call to discuss your present insurance coverage to make sure you're insured properly and at a fair price. Give them a call at Dakota Insurance Solutions in Roscoe at 287-4686 or ISB Agency Ipswich at 426-6243. Dakota Insurance Solutions of Roscoe and ISB Agency in Ipswich are proud to sponsor this sports broadcast.
At Real Tough Livestock Equipment, they want to handle all your livestock equipment needs. Check out all their products they offer, including corral panels, walk-in panels, maternity pens, gates, bale feeders, confinement panels, and handling systems, portable and stationary alleys, automatic head gates, and portable loading chutes. Check out their website at www.realtough.com. That's realtuff.com. Or give them a call at 845-3456 to see what they can do for you at Real Tough Livestock Equipment.
Back to wrap it up here in Oneida as Sully Buttes defeats North Central in high school volleyball tonight, 25-17, 25-20, 25-13. The score on your Real Tough Farm Product scoreboard from Real Tough in Mobridge, from whom we just heard coming out of that break. Here's what's coming for both of these teams. For the Chargers, who improved to 5-8 with a win tonight, they will go to Sunshine Bible Academy for a scheduled match on Thursday night. And then, as mentioned, they'll host the Central South Dakota Conference Tournament coming up on Saturday. So a lot of volleyball in the two gyms here in Oneida on Saturday. They'll begin with a matchup versus Faulkton area, one of the higher seeds in that tournament. That starts at 10 o'clock. We had Sully Buttes and Faulkton 3 weeks ago here in this gym on this very KMLO station. And after the weekend, Sully Buttes back at it with another Region 2B battle as they go to Gettysburg to take on the Potter County Battlers. No pun intended there, but we'll have that coverage of that one as well. I think David Burrow will do that match for us, though, on KMLO, the KMLO page of the DRG News app, and also at drgnews.com. So some upcoming volleyball still on the way here on KMLO. As for the North Central Thunder, dropping to 3-10 with the loss on the evening tonight, they have a match with 11-1 Aberdeen Christian coming up on Thursday, and then next Monday and Tuesday they've got back-to-back matches as they'll host Ipswich, and they'll play them for the second time this season, and then they host Leola Frederick area. Now, they are having their struggles this season. That could be a good matchup there for North Central as they try to continue to make some headway in those Region 2B power rankings. That's the volleyball schedules coming up, including Potter County hosting Sully Buttes here, our next volleyball broadcast on KMLO. Meanwhile, football, for those who are following, Sully Buttes, after a forfeit win over Sunshine Bible Academy last weekend, they're now 3-2, but they have this weekend off, and they'll go to Harriet Selby area for Harriet's homecoming, and that'll be 2 Fridays from now, October 1st. If I'm not mistaken, I think we have that game on KMLO FM with Spencer Gosh as well. And for North Central, they're also 3-2. They host Faith this weekend, and then Leola Frederick next weekend. Leola Frederick football team doing quite well. Faith right now setting at 1-3. Upcoming this Friday, our next KMLO Sports broadcast has Harriet Selby area playing against Ipswich, and this will be a fun event. They're actually apparently playing at the all-new Dakota Bank Stadium on the campus of Northern State University in Aberdeen. So we've got a 6:30 pregame on that, 7 o'clock the kickoff with Spencer Gosh, Harriet Selby, and Ipswich on Friday night. That'll be a good ball game. So join us for that with that 6:30 pregame Friday night in your North Central South Dakota sports leader, KMLO, and drgnews.com with live streams. We have, the live stream here at drgnews.com. It'll be available for archive, and you'll be able to play this one back and see it over and over with our live stream that we give to you from drgnews.com. Our thanks to Trinity Pearson in studio, and as well to Heather Williams for running the show, to all of our sponsors who make our coverage of regional high school sports a possibility, in-game and out, and to you for joining us this evening as well. As our coverage of high school sports brought to you on KMLO by Dakota Insurance Solutions, by the Corner Convenience Store in Oneida, Roscoe Hardware, Ken's Food Fair, Barber Chemical and Barber Farm Service, by Rock Tough, AP Express, Dale's Building Supplies, by Sunrise Bank Dakota, Dakota Country Store, Turner Drug, Brett Spray Service, Double M Crop Service, and Couk's Meat Service, Meat Market, we should say, Stewart and Daughters, Drake's Place in Bowdle, and the First State Bank of Roscoe, by Bowdle Healthcare, Arts Body Shop, Oahe Grain, Court Trust Banks, and Premier Equipment. And our game brought to you within the broadcast by Family Dental of Pier in Gettysburg, Jensen Rock and Sand of Mobridge, the South Dakota Office of Highway Safety, by CHS River Plains, Campbell County Collision Center, by the South Dakota Attorney General's Office, Montana Dakota Utilities, AgTegra, Fresh Start Market, Premier Equipment, Venture Communications, and Real Tough Farm Products in Mobridge. Sports sponsors on our live video stream on the KMLO page of drgnews.com, brought to you by Camby's Pass and by CHS River Plains, and the scoreboard on that live stream sponsored by Mobridge Regional Hospital and Clinics. One final time, your Real Tough Farm Products scoreboard is Sully Buttes in a straight set sweep over the North Central Thunder 25-17, 25-20, 25-13. With that, we bid you a very good rest of your Tuesday evening and a rest of this week as well. Get out and support your local volleyball teams. It's good stuff, let me tell you. For Heather Williams, I'm Brian Oakland, DRG Media Group Sports. Good evening.